Hi, and welcome to day 2 of the Living Abundance Challenge. I hope you enjoyed connecting to your essence, connecting to your heart and soul, your purpose, your gifts for this world. It is the most beautiful practice. This is you tapping into your true abundant nature. And now today, what we want to do is bring all of that you tapped into yesterday. And now we are going to clear space. We're going to do a powerful releasing practice to release your blocks to abundance. This is simply part of the journey. It's part of the ongoing journey. We want you to be connecting to your essence, your gifts, your heart, your soul, your energy every single day. This is now part of your practice. And as you welcome in that very high frequency of light, you also are going to be meeting the parts of you that are not in alignment with that are not vibrating with that. So these are the abundance blocks. These are the family patterns, the ancestral patterns, the energy of the collective consciousness. These are the belief systems within you, the thoughts, the emotions, all that you carry in your energy system, in your body, in your mind, that need to be released in order for you to welcome in this very high frequency of energy. So this is an ongoing practice. It's not a quick fix, but it's really important that you bring your attention to it, I believe, each and every day, ideally. I would say a minimum of 4 times a week if you want to keep that flow going. This is my ongoing practice all the time. To be honest, it's more than once a day. Sometimes it's many times throughout the day if there's a trigger that happens or a challenge that presents itself. So it's intense work. It's deep work. It's important work. And it will serve you if you're willing to commit to this practice. But start where you are right now, because we just begin where you are in this moment and take that next baby step forward. So I'd like you to take a really deep breath into your body and welcome all of you here. We're welcoming all of you, the light, the consciousness, the heart, the gifts, the essence, all that you are. And we're also welcoming all of those parts of you that are in fear, that are in hiding, that have protected yourself, all of those patterns that you've been carrying. It is time, beautiful one, to release and let go of all that is no longer aligned with your path. There comes a point where it's okay to simply let go. But we've gotten so used to holding on to these patterns of protection, these belief systems, that they feel like our reality, our normal. They feel like life itself. Where in fact it's simply one point of view. It's simply one reality. And I'd like to invite you to release the old reality that is no longer serving you, that is no longer aligned with what your path is calling you into, and we're simply going to let it go. It's a simple concept, but a powerful practice. Sometimes when we're releasing and letting go, it can feel like our world as we know it is collapsing. There's times where I feel literally like I'm facing my death when we're releasing. So we need to have a lot of compassion and patience with yourself as you do this work. It's deep. But what's so amazing is this stuff that you're going to release, these energies that you're releasing, are really not serving you. And they're not serving your path. So it's okay to let them go. But that can be very hard and challenging for the mind and the ego because we don't yet know what's coming in to replace that. But what's coming in to replace that is more love, more connection, more joy, more wealth, more abundance, more fulfillment. And that is also intense. It's a very high frequency that can be really confronting as well if we're not used to it. So we need to go gently and patiently with ourselves as we learn to integrate these new experiences in our system, in our body. So we'll just start today where we are and just know it's a practice. be kind and loving and patient with yourself, because what you're doing is you are doing very powerful work, not just for yourself and your own life, but for all of life, for all of humanity. You are here anchoring and rooting and seeding a whole new wave of consciousness, this very high frequency. And it takes time to integrate, to seed it, to root it, and to give that seed of consciousness time to grow into a really strong and powerful fruit-bearing tree, so to speak. So know that all is well in this moment, even if it doesn't feel that way. We're going to surrender into this moment and allow this process to happen. So beautiful one, I'd like you to get yourself nice and comfortable. You can either sit up or lie down for this activation. Have a pen and paper with you, a journal with you, so you can write down anything that comes into your awareness. It may help you to journal as you do this. It's completely up to you. You need to listen to what works for you, follow your truth, follow what you feel, and let us begin. So begin by welcoming your essence, your heart, your soul, your high frequency energy. The part of you that is tapped into abundance, that is tapped into the universe, to life itself. The part of you that knows how to create, that is the source of creation. We're welcoming this part of you. We're waking it up. We're activating this part of you. Welcome, beautiful light. I see you. I feel you. I know you. And now we're going to call you out into life. We're going to wake you up and call you forth on a whole new level. We're bringing you out of hiding, those parts of you that have been on lockdown, shut away, that you have buried deep within yourself to protect yourself, that have been buried deep because no one has ever seen this part of you or acknowledged it up until now. So we're calling in your gifts. We need them now. It is time. Bringing them forth. And as we welcome in your gifts, your light, your essence, we're going to meet some of the aspects of yourself that have been created to protect you, that have been created to stop you from being hurt. Because these parts of you, this light is so intensely vulnerable. So now we're going to meet your protections. We're going to meet your abundance blocks. We're going to meet these parts that have been protecting you. We're going to welcome them and say hello. Hello, abundance blocks. Hello, feelings, thoughts, emotions, beliefs, patterns that have been keeping me safe, keeping me hidden. I'm ready to meet you. I'm ready to look at you in the eye and face you. To face you, my deepest fears, to face you. And I'd like you to welcome these parts of you, the deepest, darkest shadow, the deepest, darkest fears, anger, sadness, and pain. We face these parts of yourself courageously, as much as you possibly can in this moment. And I'd like you to breathe into your body. By meeting these parts of you, by meeting your greatest fears, witnessing it, staying present with it, they will dissolve. They will transform. They will disintegrate. The grip will weaken. So we take our courage, we take our light, and we face the shadow. We face those aspects that seem too unbearable to feel, too unbearable to meet, and we meet them. Breathing deep into your body, breathing into any sensations that are there. What we discover is that intense energy that can feel like fear, terror, can overwhelm, anxiety, depression, whatever that is, that stuck energy. When we meet it, we realize it really doesn't have much power. It's like walking into the fire. And once we walk in, we realize, it's okay. It doesn't actually burn us. But we need to have that courage to face it, to go in. So now, beautiful ones, we're just going to breathe. We're going to breathe light and consciousness into all the parts of you that have been hiding you, protecting you, blocking you, stopping you. It's intense. There's no two ways around that. But as you breathe in, welcome it, face it, love it, it will begin to transform in time. Breathe and stay with it. Breathe and stay present. It may help you to journal and write out the feelings and the thoughts and the beliefs that come up. All the shame and the doubt and the fears, the lack of self-worth. We're going to bring it all to the table, and we're showering it in the most divine, high frequency energy. We're showering it with our deepest, most powerful love. This space is holding you in deep, powerful, high frequency of love and consciousness. Dissolving. If you allow yourself to stay in the heat of this fire, it will transform you. Breathe in. And release through the exhale. Very simply, all you need to do is breathe with all sensations. And release through the exhale. Deep, beautiful breaths of light into your body. And release through the exhale. Stay with whatever is presenting itself at this moment. Allow the old energies to dissolve through you, to melt through your body. Release those energies through your body into the earth beneath you. Allow them to funnel out and through. They can release however feels good for you, but give permission for them to let go. Release them. Release any holding tension in your body, especially around your base chakra, especially around your perineum. Open and release. Let the floodgates release. Open and release. Open and release, letting it go. Your body knows how to do this. It simply needs a safe enough space to release and let go. Your body knows how to heal. Your body knows how to do this. You just need to give it space to allow the process to happen. And by breathing your presence and your awareness into this moment, by having the courage to stay with the discomfort of the feeling, it will begin to shift and move. So have faith and trust. If you give yourself long enough, it will move. It will release. Breathing in love and compassion for the challenge of this process. Releasing all judgment. All the judgments you've had on yourself for being wrong or bad or not enough or not good enough. Whatever it is, those judgments need to be released and set free now. They're not even yours in the first place. You're picking up on other people's energies, and we're simply going to release them out now. Ha. Ha. The deepest truth is your divinity, your love, your light, your truth. All those energies, those abundance blocks, judgments and projections are just there to keep you small, keep you stuck, keep you safe, to keep the old systems in place. So this process is busting through the old systems, through your body, and creating space for the new. Creating space for the new. Creating space for the new. Breathe it in. Welcome in that light, that essence that you are. Beautiful being, thank you. Thank yourself. And I'd like you to stay with this process until you come into a state of balance, of peace, of harmony. Stay with it as long as you need. As long as you need. And flushing that light through your body to release any residual energies that are ready to go. Inviting your body to release and let go of any holding, any tension, any control patterns. Release one more time, flushing that through your system. Thank you. Take a moment to give thanks to yourself for your great courage, for your great strength, and for your great light. And when you're ready, you can begin to come back to this moment, welcoming yourself back here. If you need longer, please simply take longer. Write down any insights, awarenesses that you have, if that helps you. You can spend more time journaling with these abundance blocks, with the shadow aspects of yourself. By bringing your awareness and your attention to them, they will dissolve in time. Your loving presence, the space of non-judgment and acceptance, allows these energies to begin to shift. They just need your attention. Ignoring them, pushing them away does not work. We need to bring them into the light, befriend them, love them, and then they can be set free. And the most amazing thing is we discover that our abundance, our hidden abundance, lies in the shadows. It lies dormant in these parts of ourselves that we've been too scared to meet and too scared to visit. This is an ongoing practice. This is something I sit with every day. So please know that you're not a failure or doing anything wrong. It is simply a process. This is part of your gift to the earth to transform these energies for your life and for all lives that you come into contact with. So thank you. I look forward to meeting you with challenge day number 3 tomorrow, and we'll speak to you again very soon.